Welcome back to Story Time with AJ. I hope you enjoy our Christmas series. Hopefully, a book a day.
Welcome back to Storytime with AJ.
Hey guys, it's Ashlyn, and welcome back to Storytime. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you had fun. I hope to do a book a day until Christmas Eve. I just wanted you to know when you watch my videos, it puts a big smile on my face. Bye for now. See you in the next video. Hey guys, it's Ashlyn. Welcome back to Storytime with AJ. So today I'm so excited because there's only 2 more days till Christmas. So I'm going to be reading The Polar Express. If you hear sound, I'm on my yoga ball again, so that is what you're hearing. Anyways, let's get started. I'm going to put the book down for a second and get ready. I want to know. I can't actually know because of the comments, but I want you to go to your parents right now and tell them one thing that you want for Christmas. And maybe they'll get it for you, or maybe they will not get it for you. So, let's get started. The Polar Express. So this book does come with a CD, which I would have played, but I'm not going to. The Polar Express. I may have to do some of this tomorrow because it is quite a long book, but I might not. On Christmas Eve many years ago, I quietly. So what I'm gonna do, because this book is so big, I'm going to read it and then show you the pictures, because that's just easier for me. On Christmas Eve many years ago, I lay quietly in my bed. I did not rustle the sheets. I breathed slowly and silently. I was listening for a sound, and a sound a friend who told me I'd never hear, the ringing of Santa's sleigh. There is no Santa, my friend had insisted, but I knew he was wrong. Late that night, I did hear sounds, though not of ringing bells. From outside came the sounds of hissing steam and squeaking metal. I looked through my window and saw a train standing perfectly still in front of my house. It was wrapped in an apron of steam. Snowflakes fell lightly around it. A conductor stood the open door of one of the cars. He took a large pocket watch from his vest, then looked up at my window and I put my slippers on and robe and tiptoed downstairs out the door. All aboard! The conductor cried out. I ran up to him. Well, he said, you are coming. Where? I asked. Why, to the North Pole, of course, was his answer. This is the Polar Express. I took his outstretched hand and he pulled me aboard. The train was filled with other children, all in their pajamas and nightgowns. We sang Christmas carols. We ate candies with nougat centers as white as snow, and we drank hot cocoa thick and rich as melted chocolate bars. Outside, lights of towns and villages sparkled in the distance as the Polar Express raced northward. Oh, by the way, if you can hear the sound, it's my dad. So, just so you know. Soon there was more lights to be seen. We traveled through cold, dark forests where lean wolves roamed and white-tailed rabbits hid from our train as it thundered through the quiet wilderness. We climbed mountains so high it seemed as if we would scrap the moon. But the Polar Express never slowed down. Faster and faster we ran along over peaks and through valleys like a car rolled on a roller coaster. One thing I love about this book is the words, but I also love the illustrations, which, if you don't know what those are the pictures. I think I'm going to read the whole book, but you don't have to watch the whole video. The mountains turned into the hills to snow-covered plains. We crossed barren deserts of ice. The great polar ice cap lights appeared in the distance. They looked like lights of a strange ocean liner sailing on a frozen sea. Then said the conductor, is the North that? Said the conductor, is the North Pole. Okay, tell your parents or whoever you're watching this with one thing you would do if you got to go to the North Pole on the Polar Express and met Santa. The North Pole isn't it. The North Pole. It was a huge city standing along at the top of the world, filled with factories, and every Christmas toy was made. At first, we saw no elves. They are gathering at the center of the city, the conductor told us. That is where Santa will give the first gifts of Christmas. Who received the first gift? The conductor answered, he will choose one of you. Ooh, I wonder who. Maybe it's the boy. Who knows? Look, shouted one of the children. The elves outside. We saw hundreds of elves as our train drew closer to the center of the North Pole. We showed we slowed to a crawl. So crowded were the streets with Santa's helpers. When the Polar Express could not go any further, we stopped and the conductor led us outside. Hey guys, it's Ashley and welcome back. Sorry, I ran out of storage, so I had to start another video. But it's fine because I can edit them together, so yeah. Alright. We pressed through the crowd to the edge of the large open circle. In front of us stood Santa's sleigh. The reindeer were excited. They pranced and paced, ringing the silver bells hung from their harness. It was magical sound, like nothing I've ever heard. Across the circle, the elves moved apart, and Santa Claus appeared. The elves cheered wildly. He marched over to us and pointing to me, "Let's have this fellow here." He jumped into his sleigh and the conductor handed me up. I sat on Santa's knee and he asked, "Now, what would you like for Christmas?" I knew that I could have any gift I could imagine, but the thing I most wanted was not inside Santa's giant bag. What I wanted more than anything was one silver bell from Santa's sleigh. When I asked, Santa smiled and gave me a hug and told the elf to cut a bell from a reindeer's harness, and the elf tossed it up to Santa. He stood holding the bell high above him and called out, "The first gift of Christmas!" A clock struck midnight as the elves roared their approval. Santa handed me the bell and I put it in my bathrobe pocket. The conductor helped me down from the sleigh. Santa shouted out the reindeer's names and cracked his whip. The team charged forward and climbed into the air. Santa circled around once above us and disappeared in the cold, dark polar sky. As soon as we went back inside the Polar Express, the other children asked to see the bell. I reached into my pocket and the only thing I felt was a hole. I had lost my silver bell from Santa's sleigh. "Let's hurry outside and look for it," one of the children said, but the train gave a sudden lurch and started moving. We were on our way home. Oh, he lost his bell. Sad. It broke my heart to lose the bell. When the train reached my house, I sadly left the other children and stood in my doorway and waved goodbye. The conductor said something. "I'm moving," but I couldn't hear him. "What?" I yelled out. He cupped his hands around his mouth. "Merry Christmas!" he shouted. The Polar Express let out a loud blast from the whistle and sped away. On Christmas morning, my little sister Sarah and I opened our presents. When it looked as if everything had been unwrapped, Sarah found one more. Hey guys, it's Ashley and welcome back. So yeah, I lost storage again. So let's read the page again so I can finish. Okay. On Christmas morning, my little sister Sarah and I opened the presents. When it looked like if as if everything had been unwrapped, Sarah found the last small little box behind the tree. It had my name inside it. Inside was a silver bell. There was a note. Found this on the seat of my sleigh. Fix that hole in your pocket. Signed, Mr. C. I shook the bell, and it made a beautiful I hope you enjoy